that night. Yeah. And I guess like the twin lady, I guess I had strongly like paid attention to her. Or maybe like because we've been having so much on, like so much clothing on. I guess but it's July, so you know the summer man. But maybe I just wasn't. Oh, so I saw her today, you know, and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then I was like, "How's the baby?" And then the guy that worked with her, he's like, "Uh-uh." And she was like, "Baby in there, I had back." Like, I think that's because I'm a mom. You know, my natural my mind naturally say, but think that because you know I'm used to a baby being in you. It's like you know, it being the baby. Come on, just come on, put your ass on. You know, the baby being in there, and it's like I want to see how the baby doing. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no baby there, but it's still the baby home. So I think that can come off as offensive to some people. But if you're using logic, you do know that that was the baby's ex home. So you do know yourself, you know, unless you just oblivious to life, that you still got some baby weight. So it really ain't too much to be offended by, but people will get offended anyway. But I just felt like, oh my goodness, the baby ain't in there no more. Shit. And I just said that. And she said 5, and I was thinking like, well, I had a miscarriage, and I had 3 abortions, and then my son Robert. So that's faggots. I didn't want. I'm just walking, and I'm just like, I have faggots too. You know, and it's not to compare. I'm just saying like, the way this world is, mute. I'm about to be a mute. I'm like, because sometimes I just speak at the wrong time sometimes, and you know, and then some people's feelings might get hurt, and it wasn't my intention to hurt anybody's feelings. I wanted to see how the baby was doing, you know. I just recently saw a video of what it's like being in the stomach, kicking and all of that stuff, and maybe that's why I was just like even thinking about asking her about her baby, but I don't know, whatever. It's Friday. Y'all have a good day. I'm about to enjoy the rest of it. Cooked up by myself. Zoop, meow.